117 height, 154 carry to 154. Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't look at ball speed last time. One thing, is people come out here and they hit balls and they're like, well, this thing's not accurate because I hit my 7-iron 160 and it says it's only going 140. And I'm like, yeah, well, maybe you don't hit the ball as far as you think you do. All right, guys, welcome back to the Better Golf Project. We are out here at Legends Golf Center. The great place is actually my home base for teaching. And what they have here is they've added TopTracer range about a year ago. So I use Trackman for my teaching. So we thought it'd be fun to kind of basically compare the two systems. TopTracer is camera based, whereas Trackman, of course, is radar based. A lot of ranges like this are popping up across the country and across the world. And I always get the question of like, how accurate is it? Like how accurate is TopTracer, right? And so we thought we'd put it out there, put it to the test and just see how accurate it is. So we're gonna have Austin hit some 8-irons. He's a little better ball striker than I am and try to get some averages and stuff like that. I think you'll be surprised with the results. Let's just put it that way, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how the off-center hits look. All right, so 140 to 141 on carry. Trackman had 11 feet, 4 inches curve to the right, 93 apex, 92.7. Dang, that's pretty accurate. 154 carry to 154, yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't look at ball speed last time. Where's it? 117 to 117. Curve was a little different, 22 curve, 36. But I will say that the Trackman's lined up like dead in between like the far right 2 poles and then the blue pole. So that might have thrown off the radar numbers a little bit more. All right, hit a couple more. 117 height to 117.1. It's pretty dang good. 10 feet of curve. So I'm gonna change the alignment on this. Yeah, I bet these curve numbers will be a lot more accurate here. 150.2 carry to 149. Oh, 148, yeah. 53.8 to, dang. So Trackman said 53.8 landing angle. TopTracer said 53. I don't know, comment below if you're surprised by how accurate this is. I had a little bit of prior knowledge. I've done this before, but I don't know. I think it's pretty funny. Like one thing, is people come out here and they hit balls and they're like, well, this thing's not accurate because I hit my 7-iron 160 and it says it's only going 140. And I'm like, yeah, well, maybe you don't hit the ball as far as you think you do. I mean, they are range balls, so you got to add a little bit more distance. It's not that different. Toe ball. Okay, this is one that I want to see though, because like the miss hits are what always, so what I've seen with like very cheap, like the $500 radars, like when you hit it solid, it's pretty accurate, but the miss hits are like way off. So I've compared a couple of those to Trackman. Actually the Garmin, I think it's the Garmin R10 is like super accurate. So shout out to them. I think that's like 600 bucks. Even on miss hits, it's pretty accurate, but a lot of them on miss hits will be way off. So 148 carry, 147.9 on Trackman.
Basically the same.
110.7 to, where's 111. So I think the curve is just kind of, the curve's the only thing that's been a little different. And I think that's just kind of, Trackman needs like the very specific alignment. And so I think I've just got them lined up a little more left than we have on the TopTracer. So I don't think those curve numbers are actually that different. I think it's still pretty accurate. It's just kind of based on where you're lined up. Another little bit of a miss hit there. Where's your ball speed? 106, ball speed 106.1 on Trackman. Landing angle on TopTracer is 50, Trackman 50.7, super accurate there. Curve was a little closer because I think you hit that more on the line where we got Trackman lined up. And so curve was 19 on TopTracer, 13 on Trackman, so pretty accurate. Should we hit like one or two drivers? I would definitely like look into finding one of these ranges near you if you're in the upstate of South Carolina. Obviously come to Legends, but we've got dispersion here, and so I think this really helps you as a player to kind of see your shot pattern. One of the big things to understand when you're learning to play golf, or even as you're progressing in playing golf, is that we play golf with a shotgun, not a sniper rifle. You don't hit the ball dead, like the best players in the world don't hit the ball dead straight every time, but they know their general curve and they know like the general area where they're going to miss it, right? And so like they are the best players in the world are the best missers of the golf ball, right? Like they hit the best miss hits essentially, right? Like golf's a game of basically imperfection. And if you're trying to hit the ball dead straight every time, like you're gonna drive yourself insane. So find the kind of repeatable ball flight you hit, whether that's a little left to right or a little right to left, and play that ball flight. And you'll have a lot more fun playing. So he wants to show off. He wants 175 ball speed right here. Little toey. 263, 255.5. Yeah, ball speed 158. Where's the ball speed? 156 essentially, so 2 off. Again, if we go in here, I didn't switch it to driver, but he hit it a little on the toe there. So again, the miss hits are where you may see a little bit of a difference, but I will say that overall, that's still pretty dang good. 256 carry to 263, so 7 yards difference on a pretty toey shot. Hit one more for me. Ball speed 156 to 154, 248 carry to 255. So 35 feet of curve to 56. So a little off on the curve, but again, I think that's kind of based more on your alignment. So the ball speed numbers are really cool. One thing I will say here is that like it's after dark, right? So both of these systems, just by nature of it being darker, it's gonna be harder to track, right? So like the radar it's harder for the radar to see the ball, and Trackman will even tell you that. It'll say Trackman cannot confirm due to lack of light. And then obviously with the camera base, right? Like as that ball is going more into the dark sky, it's harder for it to track. So both these systems have pretty good kind of modules in there to project what it would have done. And I mean, that's really, really accurate. I mean, and honestly, you know, we don't really have the ability to know which one was more accurate. We'd have to have somebody out there, you know, marking the spot, like a long drive competition. So 165, you're too strong, keep hitting it out. 160 adjusted to 164 to 168. 267 carry to 265. That one you hit a little straighter, easier for both systems to track. Yeah, curve was really accurate, 130 to 127. So yeah, it doesn't have club speed. So really accurate on numbers on that one. He hit that a little more straight. So it's gonna be easier for both these systems to track, keeps it in front of them better. For both of these systems, like you can find out your averages, right? And that's what's key is not how far do I hit it when I hit it perfect, but how far do I hit it on average? That's gonna allow me to know on the golf course or what club to take, right, for certain shots. And what I see so many people on the driving range do is they get out here and they hit 10 to 15 balls and they hit 11 terrible balls, and then they hit 3 or 4 good ones at the end, and they're like, good to go, you know, I'm ready to go play golf. But they forgot about those 11 balls that they hit terrible, right? And then they go to the golf course and all of a sudden all those shots count. Definitely look at your consistency. Can you hit the golf ball in the same spot or the same general area, same general distance, and repeat that? And if you can do that, you know, you can play pretty good golf. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one.